On today's episode of Wog's Kitchen, we are making shorwa, which is an Afghan stew. To oil, I'm going to add a handful of cloves. There's about 6 or 7. And I've got onions here. There's about 4 large onions. I'm going to fry them off till golden brown. Now in this recipe today, I'm using lamb shank, but you can alternatively use shoulder if you'd like. So as my onions are brown, I'm now going to add the lamb shanks in, and I'm going to fry this off till I can get rid of all the pink. This part takes about half an hour. Now that juices you see at the moment, that's the juices released from the shank. I've added about a tablespoon of salt. You can add more on later on if you'd like. And now I've added a teaspoon and a bit of turmeric. Now I think I needed a bigger pan for this because I'm obviously having a bit of difficulty stirring the meat, but we eventually got there in the end. Now here I add a bulb of garlic and red chili. The chili part is optional, but I like my food spicy. So now here I've added 4 tomatoes, and I'm going to fry this off for about another couple of minutes until the tomatoes break down. Now with this recipe, I'm going to be cooking this recipe in a slow cooker over 5 hours. Now if you guys don't have a slow cooker, what you can do is cook this alternatively in a pressure cooker. But I wanted to do a slow cook today. So this is my slow cooker that I set the timer for 5 hours on heat. I've added water to it so it warms up. And now that my sauce is looking good for the lamb shank, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the lamb shank and the sauce into the slow cooker. So I think this is about a 6-litre slow cooker. I probably have about a litre of water in there. And basically that's it. I come back in 4 hours time to when I add the vegetables. This is about a 2-hour time frame that I'm checking up on it. And this is a 4-hour time frame. So over here what I do is I check the meat for it to be cooked, and which it is. So what I do is I transfer the meat to another pot and I put it on very, very low heat because I can't fit the vegetables in my slow cooker now. Spices that I've added here is a teaspoon of coriander powder and teaspoon of black pepper. Now I think I've got 5 or 6 large potatoes here. They only need about half an hour, and I've got 3 or 4 carrots here. Yes, I'm aware my carrot ratio is a lot less to my potato ratio. Over here we've got pita bread, which is Lebanese bread. Normally people do this with Afghan bread, but I prefer Lebanese bread. But you can add any bread you want. What we do is we just tear the bread apart into small pieces, and then what we do is we put this bread into a bowl and we put the stew over the bread. So we allow the shorwa or the stew to be soaked up by the bread, and that's how we have the dish. As a side serving, what we also serve this with is Greek yogurt and maida salata, which is just onions and tomatoes and chili. Some people add a cucumber. I also add dry mint. And that's it. I hope you enjoy this dish, and thank you for watching Wog's Kitchen. Have a lovely day.